What's up, everybody? This is Eric the Tech Preacher from AskEazyComputerSolutions. So, the beloved Pixel 4a, the beloved Pixel 5 is coming. And a lot of people got mixed feelings, especially when they heard all the rumor specs and everything about this device. Also, the Pixel 4a, one of the most anticipated devices that's coming out in 2020. Everybody's waiting on a Pixel 4a. Well, let me give you my thoughts about the Pixel 4a and the Pixel 5 in this video. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready, because it's Pixel. I'm gonna tell you, Google changing up a little bit. Let's talk about it. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So the Pixel 4a, one of the most anticipated devices, and a lot of people waiting on it, especially since Apple dropped that bombshell with that $399 iPhone. So everybody looking at Google. All right, Google, what are you going to do? Well, the Pixel 4a is supposed to be coming out soon. We heard some price points and everything. We already know the specs. We saw hands-on video about the Pixel 4a. Now, we don't know if Google is going to release a Pixel 4a XL. That is strange, but Google is shifted a little bit, and we're going to talk about the Google Pixel 5 too, but Google is shifted a little bit. Let's go and talk about the Pixel 4a. This device is supposed to have a 5.8-inch display. Now, that's the Pixel 4a. Again, Google may not release a Pixel 4a XL. If they did, it's going to be about a 6.3-inch display. All right, so the Pixel 4a going to have a 1080p plus display. We'll get the Snapdragon 730 processor in this one, 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, no SD card support, with a possible 128 gigs of internal storage. Hopefully it'll be the 128 gigs of internal storage. Look like we're going to have a single camera on the back as expected, fingerprint scanner on the back as expected. Also, we're going to have a punch hole camera in the front. Let's see what that's all about, right? We're going to have a 3,000 milliamp battery on the Pixel 4a. Again, we don't know about the Pixel 4a XL, but the Pixel 4a. The headphone jack is going to be on the Pixel 4a. Again, we don't know anything about the Pixel 4a XL. And the price point, right, since Apple released a $399 iPhone, we're hearing that maybe the Pixel 4a is going to come out at a $299 to $349 price point. Now that's going to be huge. Let's put this in perspective here. If Google come out with the Google Pixel 4a at a $299 price point with 64 gigs of internal storage, that's going to be very important. I think this is going to be a hit. If they come out with the Pixel 4a with 128 gigs, it's going to be $349, which is cheaper than the iPhone SE, which I'm going to tell you, that's going to be fantastic. A $299 phone, a $349 phone, I think Google 4a is going to knock it out the park. Now, let's talk about the design. Now, y'all guys know I am not a huge fan of the Google Pixel design. It's less to be desired for. But you know what, at $299, it is what it is. So the same design of the Pixel 4 is going to be the Pixel 4a, which is fine. Instead of the glass build coming from the premium Pixel 4, you're going to get a plastic build, which the Pixel 3a had the same thing. So I think that's going to be fine. Some of the things that you are getting with the Pixel 4a is a headphone jack. Man, headphone jack. All right, let's go and talk about the Pixel 5 and the Pixel 5 XL. Now, a lot of people is going crazy because this is not a flagship. How could it be a flagship? It got the 765 processor in it. Why would Google do this? Why would Google do this? But maybe this device is going into a different direction. Now, to be fair, the 765 processor performs very well. But I'm going to tell you what Google will mess up at. Now, the Google Pixel 5 is rumored to have a 5.8-inch display, right? 1080p, 765 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. I think one of the things that Google is going to take away from the flagship, or possible flagship, is no radar. So all that radar stuff that you saw flipping your hands and all that stuff is gone. All that gimmicky stuff, I think Google is going to just come out with a straight device. All right, let's talk about the design before we go into some of the things that I believe that this device might fail at. The design of the device, obviously, I'm not a fan of the design. I mean, Google, for some strange reason, can't get it right when it comes down to the design. This phone is absolutely horrendous when it comes down to the design. But a lot of people like it. A lot of people might say, well, easy, I'm gonna put a case on it, whatever. Man, that U-shaped design on the back of that device is less to be desired for. I am not a huge fan of the design of neither of the Pixels. I've always expressed my concerns about the design elements of Google Pixels. They have never been a device that appealing to me. The device have never been like the wow factor. The phone has always been one of those devices where it's less to be desired for when it comes down to the design. But that all said, I know a lot of people like the design of the Google Pixel. They fine with it. They don't care. They go slap a case on it and there it is, right? So, okay, I'm fine with that. But to me, design elements is everything. I like the pure craftsmanship of a device. I like a phone to look good, feel good. When you have that phone in your hand, it look like no other. And I don't get that with the Pixel. So when it comes down to the design, I mean, hey, it is what it is. We go through this every year. No big deal. Y'all know how my concerns about Google Pixel designs. So one of the things that I believe that Google is going to shoot themselves in the foot is the price. We heard rumor that this device is going to be probably the $800 price point. Now, if that's the case, we will have a problem because at 128 gigs, $800, for the XL, I think we're gonna have an issue. That's too high for a 765 processor, 6 gigs of RAM. Now, this is where the device is gonna be DOA. Even if the XL is at $700, with tax is gonna be over the $700 price point, you still in OnePlus 8 territory. You still at LGV60 territory. And those devices have 865 processors in it with 6 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of RAM, you know. Then if you talk about maybe 256 gigs of internal storage at almost $1,000 price point with the 765 processor, it's for sure to be DOA. Now look, this is the tech preacher, and I call it how I see it, and I hold their feet to the fire. Google will have a hard time selling a device at an $800 price point with a 765 processor when you got the Galaxy S20s, you have the LG V60s, you have OnePlus 8s out there hovering the same or even cheaper price points that's giving you more. You got the 865, you got 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs, 256 gigs of storage, SD card support, good cameras, 8K recording, all that stuff right there. You can get that with these devices. So if you are a diehard Pixel fan, you got to be concerned at this. I mean, it all depends on the price, baby. It's all on the price. You got to be concerned that if Google gonna drop this device at $700, $800 price point, you got to be concerned, especially with the specs. Now, it's gonna run good. It's gonna be fine when it comes down to performance. The display gonna be okay. You're gonna get the latest and greatest Google, operating system. But at the end of the day, it's all about the money. It's all about the price. And if they outprice themselves, people is going to look other places. That's how it works in this industry. Now, a lot of people say you got to pay to play. Man, at the end of the day, it's all about the price. This is Eric from AskEazyComputerSolutions, aka the Tech Preacher. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Google Pixel 4a, which could be a good device. Hopefully they come out with an XL. Google Pixel 5 XL. Hopefully they price it right. Because guess what? You can't sell a mid-tier device at a premium cost. We're going to see what it's all about. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.